Like, you have been trading 0DT actively for so long now. Has it been the only kind of trades that you do, or like you have some other trades as well?
No,
Because
no, like I'm not limited to 0DT. I can say this openly. My biggest days were like on buy options days. Like,
I remember your Adani trade.
yeah,
I think like we had a call like when you made that bongus amount of money on that one single trade when Hindenburg report came
yeah.
out, right? So explain that trade to me. Like,
So I have seen such trades like most of my career, like from 17. Like first happened with India Bulls Housing Finance, and similarly DHFL one stock was there, PC Jewelers, and one more S Bank. And I've never participated in any of this, but everywhere chart patterns were same. It's like hanging, some news impending in the fundamentally. So that it was a hanging pattern in Adani. It was hanging, and they have to push for some new IPO listing price. So I was waiting for it, and I had consciously bought like 5 lots of put, some 200 points away from the spot, and I was waiting for it. Then report came out. I added another 5 lots, and I waited. Executing the trades were very easy. The very difficult part was hanging on to the trades, because like 2 to 3 times I saw the trade make money like 5x and go back to zero. So the hanging part was like
this
hanging on
is
to the
this is
trade
what
is
the most important thing as a trader, correct? Like
harm.
holding on to your conviction through those MTM swings,
Yeah,
because it's not just initiation of the trade till booking of the profits. Between the point A to point B, that the swings, the journey of the mark to market.
especially as you are a core option seller, people like around me also in Mumbai. I was at Mumbai at this point. People were like, see 5x or 2x, cut it. So people were telling that, because it was an option buy position. I was like, no, I've seen such trades evolve. I'll wait for it. I'll completely forget how the money here made is. I'll completely forget. I'll do 0DT somewhere else. Completely forget about the trade. And I feel that's the core point of like buying options, in my opinion. Actually, like you should be happy to let it go to
Basically,
zero.
you should be outcome agnostic. You
Yeah,
should not be like too attached with the results of it.
because you black swan, you make big money buying options, but black swan by definition you don't know what is going to happen. Result agnostic, right? So it's like leave it there. You fund your bread and butter with something else. That's how I buy options.
If I'm not wrong, like you held on to that option for more than 20 days, right?
Yeah, I held the full ride up to the 1,000, and I
From
didn't buy.
4,000, I guess.
Yeah, 3,900 something.
3,900
I
to
had
1,000.
3,700
Adani
ka put.
Enterprises, yeah.
And I was holding on to it up to 1,000. I didn't get a seller there.
Because you're deep
So
ITM.
yeah, so I had to buy shares.
Ah.
So to hedge the outcomes. So it saved me on taxes also.
Ah. Nice. So this is like, intra segment
Yeah.
hedging.
Yeah.
Like you sell a future and you can buy back in the cash market.
Cash market.
You can sell an option, you can counter it by buying in the futures or in the options market. So people don't understand. Like people have a very one-dimensional look at trading. Like they're
So
like
this
options में
this
buy
idea
किया
we
तो
have to come up with somehow, because
correct.
I didn't get a seller there. It's like we can't like deliver shares.
I know a guy like who did intra-index hedging.
Okay.
That is, it was a day when I think it was Sensex. It was very immature at that point, probably last year, and BSE stopped working.
Okay.
So what he did is he had a lot of these put options, which were like one strike OTM put options sold. So what he did is he sold some futures in Nifty, and that is like thinking on its feet.
Yes.
When everyone was like, "Oh,
When
BSE
money
band
is
ho
on
gaya."
the line, no,
Haan.
you do anything.
That's the problem, no? Like the response of different people is different.
Yeah.
Some people go into flight or fight mode. Correct? Like they'll be like, "Oh, BSE काम करना बंद किया, मैं क्या करूँ? This guy is like smart. हाँ, BSE काम करना बंद किया ना. Sensex and Nifty तो almost like same composition है. So instead of like covering my BSE shorts, which I'm not able to do that, so I'll just short some futures equivalent to this notional, so that even if the market corrects by 10%, hits the circuit also, I'll not lose anything. Because whatever these options, put options are losing, the same amount I'll be making from the futures. So by far, that Adani trade is your biggest.
In a single trade, yes, but I have a lot of different categories.
How much did you make in that? Give me the number.
It's 8 digits. As much. Actually, it was like after the report came out and the first 30% move came, I again entered one more like tranche of puts. It made only 3x. Like IVs were so high, it made 3x. But the first, it went bonkers. Like 70 rupees, I bought it. I almost cut it at 2900 something. I
From
didn't.
70 to 2900.
I couldn't cut it actually. I had to buy back the shares.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
See, in the way you squared off your
Yeah.
position, not in that particular instrument, but using other
Yeah.
instruments, it's pretty much the same. But 70 to 2900 is like one crazy ride, man. Is that election ka trade your best trade so far?
No. My best trade, the one I liked was there are two trades that I can talk. One is in 2018 somewhere. So those times my capital was not big. So those times there was a pattern. Every Wednesday market comes down and it gives a drop after 1:30 to 3:30. It gives a drop. And Thursday market, those kind of days mostly market opens lower, gives a little more fall. Then it gives a trending on the upside. So multiple times I had seen that. Then I thought, okay, I need to catch this kind of trade one day. And I kept on waiting. And one particular day I saw Wednesday markets fell like anything after 1:30 till 3:30 it fell. Next day market opened nearly flat and it went down immediately. Then started coming back. Around 9:45 it started coming back to the day open.
What's your confirmation? Like when the market starts to come back, do you wait for the day open to be taken out or?
Yeah, mostly. So it was coming near the day high. That time itself, I took the position with entire day cap, whatever I had. And the entire day, remember it was even before becoming a properly profitable trader. But during that day, I was able to sit through the entire day. Whatever I bought for maybe 30-40 rupees, I was able to take it to 150 rupees or something. And I think my day cap became 5 times because I deployed the entire money. My money management was poor that time, very pathetic. Because of that, I
if
got
the market didn't move, you would have lost your entire capital?
the money that was in the trading account, I would have lost the entire amount.
Was it an expiry day?
It was an expiry.
It was an expiry.
Yes, it was a Thursday. That is one good trade. Money wise or the amount of risk that I took, I still say it is a bad trade. But the way I took the trade and the way I sat through the trade the entire day, that was the good moment. And
how did you feel after that trade? Like, did you, because the trade worked out in your favor,
Yeah.
that I agree, and you must be like exuberant.
Yeah.
But did you recognize at that point ki, oh, I went overboard my risk?
Yes.
Did you recognize it right then and there?
I recognized it.
And
So one good thing is I had the job that time, so I was little okay with that.
okay, so it was still a conscious decision.
Yes, but I know it was bad and I shouldn't have taken that much risk.
But you still rate it as your best trade.
Because of the way I sat through the trade for the entire day that time.
When were you able to replicate the same kind of holding power later? When was the next
Later, I
trade?
think from 2008, 2019, 20, I did that multiple times. But after 2020, I was able to do that consistently. And second trade, one more good trade is there. That was 2021, I guess, 21 or 22. 37,500 was constant resistance for Bank Nifty.
You remember the levels as well.
Yeah, every time it goes to 37,500 and it was getting sold off. So there is a pattern for the market. If there is a very tough resistance or support, it gets broken either on an expiry day or through a gap up. So I kept on waiting for expiry day, and expiry day market opened little gap up. It was 36,900 or something closing, and it 37,100 or something it opened. Then I thought, okay, today it will take out. I started taking some trade, but market dropped to 36,900 and I lost some money. I just cut it down. Then I waited, but market started coming back up. Then I took, first I took 37,100 call. And then I realized, okay, it is not slowing down. I thought, okay, it is going to break 37,500 today because it's an expiry day. As per pattern, it is high probability. And when I looked at 37,500 option, it was just trading at 9 rupees. I started buying good quantity because that time my money management was proper. The money in trading account, that was small portion of the entire capital. So one trading account, the entire amount I loaded with 37,500 calls. I got at average price of 11 rupees. And that trade went out of the world. And I think that day market closed about 37,700 or something.
Damn.
And my option, the one I loaded at 11 rupees. I closed around 126 rupees or something, and so that trade went out of the world. Whatever I loaded at 11 rupees, I was able to book about 120 rupees, 126 rupees or something. And even the ITM I bought for 100 rupees or something, I don't remember the price. So that also I was able to exit a good price. And the amount of profit that I got, it was about 5-6 times of the total amount in the trading account. That was a massive amount, massive profit during that time. And that was also one of my best trades. That day, even the risk management was also proper because I deployed only what I can afford to deploy.
Okay.
I even remember the best or the worst trade that I've ever taken was after getting into Infosys, after getting campus placements and everything. There was this quarterly results that comes up, right? One guy said, like, there is a forum called Tradergy. So Tradergy was very active back then, where all the traders keep discussing, just like how we discuss in Twitter now. There it was very famous, and one guy told, this is a secret strategy. All you have to do is buy a call option and buy a put option, an OTM put option just before the result. Anyways, after the result, it will be in one-sided direction. Either your call will go to zero or put will go to zero, but you will make huge money on one side. I did not know that is long strangle. I did not know about IV. I do not know anything about it. But that was so exciting as a new guy. So long, initially, I just bought one-sided direction. Now I'm buying both the direction. Probably I'm going to make profits. So I initially bought for 50,000, then 60,000. Eventually, by end of the day, I kept on buying. The whole value itself is almost 1.5 lakhs worth of options I bought on long strangle, both call and put. And now you, as a trader, you start seeking for confirmation bias. You go and check in Tradergy and everybody was very ultra bullish. Then I seek for confirmation bias from team leader. Is Infosys going to give a good result because I was still working there? He was also bullish. And that whole night I couldn't sleep because I was just thinking, what do I need to buy with this profits? I didn't even think about loss. I was just expecting it's going to be profit. Infosys always announces a result just before the market opens. So by 8:30, CNBC, everywhere the news was coming up that, okay, Infosys meets analyst expectation. So I thought this is bullish. Yeah, it meets analyst expectation. Market is going to open gap up. Put, I lose money, okay, but call, I'm going to make huge money. Market opened and both put and call crashed. I did not know that there is IV in all these things. Both crashed and 1.5 lakhs went to almost 20,000. So almost all the profits gone, and that is almost equivalent to 6 months of my salary back then. So it was very hard to take that overall phase. Then I realized, no matter what, don't come into options unless and until you learn everything about it.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Please read the risk disclosure documents carefully before investing in equity shares, derivatives, mutual fund, and or other instruments traded on the stock exchanges.